For some, taking a flight on a World War II bomber would be a real bucket list item. Today, the Experimental Aircraft Association flew their B-17 into Mason City Municipal Airport, and they're giving people the chance for that bucket list adventure.
That's right, George. And this afternoon, KIMT News 3's Nick Kruszelnicki strapped in for the flight of a lifetime. He joins us live now in the newsroom to tell us all about it. Nick?
Well, this was definitely an experience I will never forget. The aircraft was a B-17G model that was delivered to the Army in May of 1945. The plane is named Aluminum Overcast to commemorate the massive number of these bombers that were used over Germany during World War II. After the rain cleared this afternoon, the pilots gave us the go-ahead to begin boarding this historic plane.
Eventually this airplane will be much too valuable to even touch. It will be in a museum and you won't even be able to get up and touch it. Now you can still come out and fly it.
Rex Gray is one of the pilots of Aluminum Overcast. He says he is humbled by the opportunity to fly one of the few remaining B-17s.
It's kind of an honor and a privilege because of what this airplane has meant to our country and the people that have actually flew it, the young teenagers that flew it during the war.
We just started up the engines here and we're ready to take off. It is really noisy inside the B-17. This is not like flying on a modern airliner. You can hear the brakes squeak and see the control cables that move the rudder. Even a little bit of rain seeps through the aluminum panels. It's hard to imagine what conditions would have been like during a combat mission.
Even now, after all these years, it's kind of a ghostly feeling walking through the airplane, imagining being 19 or 18 standing there scared to death on your 24th mission.
Carolyn Halverson and her family are eagerly anticipating takeoff.
It's going to be exciting. The first time I've ever been in anything like this before, so we're looking forward to it.
Aluminum Overcast has many of the original features of a B-17 bomber, like the machine guns and bomb bay. The most impressive views are from the bombardier's position in the front of the aircraft and the turret on top. Still, it's hard not to be in awe of the entire experience.
I thought it was really cool in that the Air Force people got to actually ride in it, but they didn't have any seats or anything, so they just had to sit on the floor.
It was fabulous. It's just unbelievable for us to be able to ride in this airplane for pleasure and to think about how the Army guys were in here fighting a war, World War II. It's just
Our flight
awesome.
lasted about 25 minutes at an altitude of just over 1,000 feet. And I have to say, I am still excited about getting the opportunity to fly in this living museum. Live in the Mason City newsroom, Nick Kruszelnicki, KIMT News 3.
Nice story there, Nick. Aluminum Overcast will be flying over the skies of North Iowa until June 30th. And if you are interested in booking a flight, we have a link where you can sign up on our website at KIMT.com. You can find it under this story under the local news tab.
KIMT News 3 continues to follow Mayo Clinic Health System's consolidated